the locker room, and you've seen it before, they put the huge plastic sheets in front of everybody's locker because it's popping champagne, everything, and then just picture
Just a bunch of tequila bottles around.
there's
Shout out Sincoro.
there's crazy tequila bottles, there's crazy champagne bottles, and then there's these tubs. So like think about a storage container, like those extra long ones that you can buy, I don't know, 5 feet long, you know, like a plastic tote, and they're full of ice water and every drink imaginable. Different types of beers, different types of seltzers, like name a drink, it's in there, and people are just dipping their arms and they're grabbing whatever comes out, like spraying it, chugging it, pouring it on people. D White's got his
Got the goggles on.
and it was just a free for all. Like whatever you want to do, music is blasting. They're just walking around passing out cigars. I have a cigar still in the wrapping that we're working on framing up a bunch of final stuff. A little late, but they're just handing out cigars. Everybody's smoking cigars. Everybody's dancing. I feel like there was a lot of friends and family in there.
Yeah, at that point there was more friends and family.
Yeah.
And you remember I was giving out cigars
Yeah.
because I had kept. So JB gave us cigars for the 2022 run. So it was like it says on the top like energy's gonna shift, like this and that. So I had kept it in my locker from that moment. And I was like, when we win, like I'm gonna give these out. And so
Forgot about that.
I like dug in my locker. I was like, hey,
He was under the plastic.
look what I got. Yeah. And I was starting giving us. I don't do cigars, but like I was just like, you want this? Like it was like a cool moment for me. It was like we got over that hurdle, we got over that hump, and this has been a reminder for 2 years of sitting in my locker of coming up short, and now we are successful.
It's crazy you remember that in the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
you saw it every day. Like, it makes sense that you remembered it, but it is crazy to think about that you remembered that in the moment.
I think like the goggles might be my favorite part about the whole thing. Is like because you like dream about like you just picture champion like got the goggles on like.
Bro, I would tell you I wanted a pair of goggles on my head so bad. They're so like you can barely see me in that photo. We'll put one on the screen, but they're orange lens. They're like super fire, like ski
I wonder
goggles.
where those goggles are.
I was just about to ask you. I haven't seen them since.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe in the Boston house.
I gotta ask or I gotta look. I mean, yeah, I have no idea.
I don't think I saw them after we left the locker room. So, locker room was amazing. Like energy was as high as you could imagine. Everybody's having a good time. We're having a few drinks. And then we started hearing these rumblings. Kara was like, what is Kara's position? Describe Kara.
Kara does everything.
She's like,
she does a little bit of everything.
Anything you need, you just ask Kara, and she'll either get it for you, handle it for you,
or
find
Kara.
someone.
I love you.
Kara is amazing. She handles a lot of the Celtics family when they come to games or whatever. The sweetest, always has an answer, always has a solution. Also loves you. I mean, you guys have a great relationship, I would say. She's the homie. Kara's like, at this point, impossible job trying to like not end the celebration, but kind of move the celebration. And she's basically telling players and anybody that's in the locker room, like, okay, like shower, change, we're going to go to the club.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. It's like at this time, like nobody showered.
It smells like ass in there. It smells.
I don't know.
Like there's 10 guys in there.
Ankles taped. Like,
yeah, bro. Like you're in your jersey still. Okay. Yeah. Before I go here, I'm really, my only regret, if I could go back, hindsight's always 2020. We're gonna do this on the next championship. The candid photos, this one right here with your family, we didn't take one with like the friends. Like you had to leave the locker room, go into this other room. They had a green screen set up, and you could take a photo with whoever with the trophy. And we didn't take one. And I'm like, oh, these photos are like timeless, like so dope. We have a ton of amazing photos, but we don't have one of those.
Yeah, no. But
so next chip.
This is actually after this, because like the actual not the game, but like this was like in the practice facility, but it was a special moment. But like looking back on it, like if you look at all my pictures, like I don't smile on one of them. And like I'm like, and like that's kind of like something I always think about is like, man, I wanted to like smile. Like I'm so happy. Yeah. Like you could tell I'm happy, but like I just couldn't smile because my tooth is like, that's all you could see.
They're gone.
And so like, yeah, for sure. Like
we got to get another one.
Room and everything is.
We had this conversation.
That's what we're working for.
We had this conversation off camera a couple of days ago about, we were kind of preparing for this episode, talking about the championship, talking about the memories. and how it's not going to be the only one. We got to get another one speaking into existence. There's going to be another one in this career. And one thing that I will remember and not forget to do is take one of those, like right after it happens in that room. And you took some with your family. Absolutely. But I'm like, let me sneak in there with my family and my boy and like, you know, like my son and
I was actually the last one to go into that room.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't even know that was a thing.
Right.
They're like, you haven't done that yet? Like, so I was like one of the last one, and like luckily I was able to do that with like my wife and my parents.
Great photos.
But yeah, like, we gotta get everybody in there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, back to Kara. Impossible job. Everybody's like just going crazy. No sense of time. And she's like, okay, this isn't over. We gotta move the celebration. We're going to the club. And I vividly remember Jaylen Brown being like, okay, what time is the bus coming? And she's like, there's no bus. We're walking. And he's like, outside? Right now? We're going to go outside? And she's like, no. It's here. And everybody is baffled. Like, I don't think anybody in that locker room, maybe a couple of staff, I don't know. Most of the players, us, so confused. There's a club here at TD Garden. So everybody, starts to hustle. Derrick's like, I'm going to go shower real quick. Everybody goes and showers. Everybody's changing. And then tell them how we walked from the locker room to a nightclub without leaving the building.
Yeah, I don't know where it was to this day. Like I could not get to it.
Could not get to it.
But I did not know that was a thing. I did not know that was in the Garden. I still don't really know if it's in the Garden, honestly. But yeah, so it was cool. Like we took the elevator up, and they kind of like walked us around, and then like we just kind of walked straight to the stage, and then like they like kind of gave me the mic. They're like, "Oh, you got something to say?" I'm like, "Do not have me do public speaking. That is not my thing."
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get better at that.
That was when JT was like, guess we'll never know.
Yeah, all that. But like we had the trophy. Like I was just like, yo, let's just keep celebrating. Like
it's crazy.
Get me off the stage and like let's get going.
So like painting the picture again. It's like a nightclub. So we took an elevator, we took a staircase, we walked over something, took another staircase down, and then we're in this nightclub. And it's a stage. There's sections. There's like a main dance floor. There's a huge bar. And I have no idea where I am. I haven't had very much to drink at this point. I have no idea how we got here, if we're underneath, if we're above, if we're across the street. We took a tunnel. I have no idea. But it's a massive nightclub. It's packed. We get in there. All the players are on the stage, kind of passing the mic around. Music's going crazy. And we're kind of just waiting. Everybody's recording. Obviously, everybody's on cloud nine. And then as soon as you guys finish the stage, they kind of walk each player to their own, private section. They're all close together. So like we were in a section with KP,
JB's people.
It was blurry. We had a lot of people in there.
Yeah. We
were kind of just bouncing around between everybody. Like Derrick would go talk to this person. We like had some great chats, like very late night. We probably there till 4 in the morning.
And then they got like pizza, they got food there.
Everything's going.
And I'm like, I need to eat something, but like I can't. But it was a lot of fun. Like my parents went to it, which I was like, you guys really gonna come? But like they were there, and like it's just like I got a really cool like moment with my dad in that like setting, which is kind of crazy to me, like looking back on it. But even my mom was like having a great time, and so. But that was a lot of fun, like a lot of food, a lot of drinks, a lot of just celebrating this moment together. And like, I think that's the coolest part is like, everybody's here, everybody's together, everybody's families. Like, like we ain't do it alone. And so like everybody's people was like all here together. And that was the coolest part.
And it was like one of those nights you could feel the energy. You just didn't want it to end. Like you could see, like I would like check my phone. I'm like, man, it's 3:30 or it's 4:30. And I had my son was very young at the time, and he was sleeping at Derrick's house with all the kids were sleeping at your house with Hannah's mom. I think your nanny was still there. Whatever. We're like, we got like have to get back. Our son is gonna wake up, and we have to like take care of our son. It's getting later and later and later, and obviously Derrick didn't refuse one shot. Anybody, trainer, assistant coach, player, like. Everybody you can imagine.
Never turn down a shot.
DUI, like, let's take a shot, man. Champs, like, we're champs. Every single shot. So my guy
How could I?
I'm not judging you. I am commending you. Like, epic. But there was a time where we're like, we don't want this night to end. It has to end right now. We need to go. We get home, obviously crash out. I mean, that's a bad phrase. We didn't crash out. We went to bed. No crash outs.
Crashed out in bed.
Amazing night. And then we wake up and it's Tuesday morning.